On our very first day of class, I'm going to pose to your son or daughter the following question. And I figure I'd just throw it out here today. It's a very simple question, but it's actually pretty in-depth. Why do we study literature, right? Why do we study? Why is it that we offer a course that examines the lyrical verse and prose of authors penned in centuries past? Well, let's think about it. What's the function of literature in general, regardless of the time period, culture, author, or belief system in which it was produced? And what does it offer us in today's 21st century? Now, many students I've talked to say that, well, their lives have nothing to do with Shakespeare, Steinbeck, or Harper Lee. I, as their teacher, believe otherwise. And I will soon set out to convince them of their timelessness, substantive value, and sheer genius, aspects that have more to do with them than they might think. There are so many meaningful facets of life and the human condition that eclipse mere names, dates, and facts, and allow one to gain an insight and an awareness into a remarkably fundamental, yet ever-changing world around us. As we embark on our journey, I challenge your students to listen to the whispers of these great minds and what they have to say. Their social commentary, viewpoints, experiences, ideas, arguments, beliefs, values, and principally, their message. By intently focus on these literary voices of the past, I believe literature will not only provide them with a lamp to illuminate the complexities of a fundamental human condition, but it'll also afford a window through which to gaze into a seemingly different century, society, and worldview. Above all, great literature grants its readers a gift much greater than a lamp to illuminate or a window to gaze through. It acts as a mirror. Through this device, we can perceive, analyze, and judge for our own convictions, ideas, human qualities, and position in the world while comparing our current societal beliefs to past generations. You see, this literary mirror gives us our link or connection to past literature, regardless of the time period, for it addresses the fundamental truth that we are all subject to the human condition, a staple as timeless as our experiences. So why do we study these voices of the past? I firmly believe that literature consists of countless artistic artifacts preserved in time, period pieces that offer sound advice, social and political criticism, and expose human qualities and shortcomings for future generations to reflect upon and learn from. In addition, we study literature because it acts as the imaginary rehearsal for the real world by offering a wealth of knowledge on relationships, birth, death, love, humility, honor, and deception, all while broadening our understanding of the world in which we live. As Ray Bradbury contends, books show the pores in the face of life. They have features, and they can undergo the microscope to expose fresh details that remind us what fools we continually are. Fahrenheit 451 merely suggests that, well, we all have our harps to play, but it's up to you to know with which ear you'll listen. Wes Moore also contends, the written word isn't necessarily a chore, but it can be a window into new worlds. Listen to these brilliant authors and what they have to say. My students may just have more in common with them than they may think. Thank you very much for listening to this presentation, and I look forward to a wonderful year.